Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Oh my God, what a day it has been. I mean, we just had on John Schneider. That's right, he's been the actor Bo Duke from Dukes of Hazzard. He's got a new movie coming out, Christmas Cars, so make sure you check him out. All right, I'm so excited. I have known our next hero for quite some time. She's an actress, producer. She's produced Wishman movies. She's a model and CEO and founder of a really cool, first of all, website and magazine. We're going to get into it. Clarissa Burt, and you can reach her at ClarissasBurt.com. And by the way, too, thank you for the feedback we continue to have when I had the founder of CNBC on. So make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com, so you can see all the secrets of various celebrities and CEOs and people that we've had on. Eliances.com. All right, Clarissa, welcome to the show. First of all, you got your start in your career as a model. Is that right?
I did, in New York City. I was with Wilhelmina Models, and I was in New York for a little while. This is back in the early 80s. After which I was sent to Europe. So they sent me to Paris for a little bit, and I just really didn't connect with Paris the way I probably should have.
And how did you get involved, though, being a model? I
was in New York. I was working and living in New York. I was, coming in from New Jersey every day on the train, and people would say, you should be a model, and I always wanted to be a model. I used to flip through the Sears catalog when I was a kid and just study the models. It was like what I loved to do, and so that's what I wound up doing. I became a model in the city, and they sent me over to Europe, and I stayed in Europe for 30 years.
How long?
30.
One more time?
30.
That's a long time to
it's a long time.
Oh my!
It's a long time. I was in Paris for a while, and then I popped over to Milan, and I worked there as a model. So, worked a lot, and that was great. And then I went down to Rome to live, and that's where I went into the television years. I had some movie years in the meantime, which was fun. If anybody remembers the Never-Ending Story movies, I was the mean queen in the Never-Ending Story Part 2. And so that was a Warner Brothers worldwide release that went kind of in 17 different languages or something. It was translated. So I did the movies for a while, but I really loved I really loved live television. I love live. That's what I think thrive at. And
yeah, but that's scary. I mean, because you can't go back on anything.
That's what I love about it. But that's what I love about it. It's that it's live, that it's real, and it's now. And you work in front of live audiences. There's just no energy in the world like it. So I was working on live television in Italy for many, many years in another language that I had to learn. So it was awesome. Some of the best years of my life were spent abroad. And well, I'm still abroad, but no, I mean, I'm kidding. But
and a comedian. I'm
what I did there. What I just did. I didn't mean that. That's a horrible thing, and the feminists are going to be all over me for that one. But so I came back to the United States about 13 years ago, and I took some time off, David, and then I realized, whereas I was well known in Italy thanks to the television piece that I did here, my neighbors didn't know me. And it's not about being well known. It's about starting over again in your 50s. So that's what happened, and that's how I started. I started networking and doing that whole thing, and now I'm doing what I love to do, and that is media on a different level. It's a multimedia platform now that I'm launching.
And I want to talk more about that because we're going to show something here in a minute, and listeners, you're going to be able to go to Eliances to see what this is. But again, we've got Clarissa Burt, and you could reach her at ClarissasBurt.com, ClarissasBurt.com, because this is really cool. First of all, tell us about it, and it's in the Limelight.
In the Limelight, yeah. So in the Limelight is for entrepreneurs as well, and I highlight and showcase entrepreneurs that have, I'm getting there, that have, that have a message that they need to get out. So I have the video piece, I have the podcast as well, and then I have the digital magazine, of which I have a copy right here. But I only print out one, and that's for posterity for me to keep. But look here, everybody who's in there.
Look at this now. Again, what she's showing for a listener, she's showing one of the pages, full page, beautiful ad of Eliances. This is the grand table, so make sure you go to Eliances.com. Right. I think the quality, first of all, you're online. I mean, certainly the copy that you have is phenomenal, but the online, I mean, that's really where it's all gone.
Right.
The online is amazing and put together, but I mean, this is the real deal. I mean, when you think magazine, it's full color, it's got ads, it's got the full picture in the front. Like, How in the world do you put it all
It's
together?
it's a great question. First off, this is a lifestyle. In the Limelight, it's really more about the lifestyle for the entrepreneur. So entrepreneurial, look good is broken into look good, feel good, be good, and greater good. These are the 4 pillars upon which I think most of us live. We all want to look great. We want to feel good. We want to live, really well. And then we want to do something really good for others. And that's where I call this intelligent media for savvy entrepreneurs. And it's, I really love entrepreneurs that, at the end of the day, are giving back in some way. So I showcase their charities as well. So, it's a lot of work. Let me tell you that it's an 18-hour day for me to pull together all the media that needs to be pulled together. And the magazine piece is it's a quarterly. So this is the second magazine that came out with our lovely Valerie Thompson here on the cover.
Yeah.
We love Valerie here in town, here in Phoenix. And the next one is going to be Lamborghini. So Mr. Lamborghini is a very good friend of mine. He's the son of the founder. His name is Tonino Lamborghini. I was just in Italy presenting their event because they came out with a new line of watches, and so I asked them if he would be on the cover, and they've agreed. So that's lovely. And I've got a lot of friends in Italy that have global brands that are already in here. So it's really more of a global piece, if you will, for entrepreneurs. It's not local, but I do have local things in here also.
And the website that they could go to actually see
it's ClarissaBurt.com or InTheLimelightMedia.com gets you there also.
And if someone wants to submit an article or that or get coverage, how do they go about doing that?
Well, there's a form on the website that they can fill out, or just go to Clarissa at ClarissaBurt.com, and they can go ahead and just put in any submission that they'd like and query me, and we'll see what happens. If it fits, then it's a yes. Because I really am looking for content from entrepreneurs that have products and services, but that help you look better. I'm really big into non-toxic cosmetics at the moment for the look good piece, for the feel good piece. Anybody that's making us, feel great and in a non-toxic way, because just because something says natural on the cover doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy.
Right,
so you have to be real careful about those sorts of things. And I take deeper dives into the cosmetic, beauty, and lifestyle piece of the entrepreneurial world. But that's kind of, it's what I know. It's what I love. I was Mary Poppins in the kindergarten play, for God's sake. I mean, a microphone was always going to be in my life. It just always.
In fact, speaking of that, what kind of advice can you share? I mean, because, a lot of people, they grow up, especially, in grade school and move on. And I know, a lot of men and women, they want to be the influencers, right? They want to be in the limelight. They want to be in the limelight.
Right.
You've experienced it. You continue to experience it. You've been in the limelight.
Right.
What kind of secrets maybe can you share with them of being able to do it and then being able to do it the right way?
Well, first of all, you've got to be passionate about it. I mean, there's no getting around it. If it's just something you think you want to do because you want to become famous, that's not going to last long. Fame, it comes and goes. Celebrity comes and goes. Not that you can't get it back again, but it does ebb and flow. It's just the nature of that business. Modeling is the same. I find it funny when people keep calling me a model. Well, I haven't modeled in 30 years, but I still get that label is still attached, which is fine, but it's not something that lasts forever for most people. I wanted to move past that. I wanted to move into entrepreneurialism. So what I say to the younger generations is you have to be passionate and tenacious, because they kind of go hand in hand. The passion is great, but the business itself, by definition, is riddled with rejection. Whether you're a model or an actor or whatever it is you want to be in the business, it's riddled with rejection, and there's always going to be something you're either too much of or not enough of for the casting agent. So you're going to have some thick skin as well. And believe. Just keep believing, because it normally will break for you. It just has to be the right.
And what about for female entrepreneurs?
Right. The female entrepreneur, I don't think there's a big difference. I mean, if it's something you really want to do, just know that you're going to be working. There's a great saying that I love, and it was called, if you don't want to work 9 to 5 in corporate, be ready to work 24/7 as an entrepreneur. So and that's kind of true. Know that you're going to be married in some way to the business. And again, you gotta really love what you do, because if you don't, it's not going to last.
Well, you certainly love what you do, and I love what I do, because I get to interview incredible people like you, Clarissa. You are in the limelight and helping to the community and elevate people within In the Limelight. Clarissa Burt, that's a hero, CEO and founder of In the Limelight. Make sure you go to ClarissaBurt.com Eliances.com. This has been David Kogan with Eliances.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.eliances.com.